Send the curry from a real land. The price amount of peace a feel out. Take a little jump in the back canal. I took out the wine in the carnival. The gin and the eating tumbling and done. Curry crab my rice up with Chinese gal. Now it is a trip down the water speed. Make a little stop by the textile king. Pretty big costume with plenty sequin. Cause it we love we jumping. And that is real unity. You see, too much. President, police and all civilian. United Nation. Nothing wrong with whining on a Indian girl. Nothing wrong with whining on a Chinese girl. Nothing wrong with whining on a African girl. Nothing wrong with whining on a Syrian girl. Nothing wrong with unity. United Nation.
This is John. Unity.
Showing up with the Indian woman at an Indian wedding. If you see Uncle dancing, but it's awesome, he's shouting, Golo, ah, Golo, eh, Golo. festival, he went to total man. I'm throwing a beer on the good friend Ramadan. In Ramlila festival, it's a scene carry on. When they forget Rawa, he shouting, oh Lord, hey, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, hey, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
Share it up, share it up, share it up. 2 minutes to 9, 2 minutes to 9. We have 2 minutes. Burn up the airwaves. Share it up. All them up.
Man, if you see this bowl of this food like a ripe tomato, but I don't know reason for my uncle to get up so. The dynamic way that you party with that tree. Uncle doesn't let you out of the outside. And he always make you big brother. In a river, Uncle Buster man is with a loa. Man made a comment Uncle no figure. Right away Uncle then he come in murder. In front of the magistrate, Uncle start to demonstrate how much trouble he gon' make if they take. Good Lord.
It pausing me, they interrupting me, they blocking me from 9 on the dot. 2 songs leading, and we 9 on the dot. We getting real good at this. Maybe regardless of the outcome of the election, we just go and DJ every night for people and make them happy. People love the tunes, they love the songs. We can have conversation with you. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. In the movie Matrix, there's a line I want to give you. I want to read it correct. Oh Christ, how much click I had to click to get this? The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is your enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters. The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, those people are still a part of that system. And that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. They have people who love me bad. Tell them they love me bad. Watch me in my face. Man tell me, You is the brightest politician I ever heard talk, and I vote in UNC. I said, but, he said, no, but, I tell you what I tell you. And this explains that there is a circumstance that obtains in human beings. And that statement, when he says, the matrix is a system, Trinidad is a system. It's a system that enslaves the masses, gives them the illusion of a democracy once every 5 years briefly. And they have this thing that they play. And they've divided the people into the African set of Trinidadians and the Indian set of Trinidadians. And then there is the people who neither African nor Indian. So for our purposes, they get to be our audience. And they get to take the moral outrage position, talking about all the time, forever, for all of our 58 years, a certain segment of the neither African nor Indian have been the moral outrage, talking about how silly and stupid it is to keep voting race. They are the people who begat They Like It So, and we jamming still. And then there are the people in the neither African nor Indian that are above it. When you talk to them, I'm above this. Politics. I'm not in politics. None of the politics. And that's their thing. That's their thing. Thank you. I designed it myself. No, actually, well, I had input. I was just joking. So they've created this farm. Let's call it a farm. Let's call it, Morpheus call it a system. So the mass of people are aware. There's nobody in Trinidad that does not know that the PNM is racist and that the UNC is racist. The same people that cuss with gypsy mother so-and-so, making up his bed tonight and sapping his head with beer. The same people who cuss with Peter Taylor mother so-and-so, sapping his head with Alcolado Glacial, and have him swinging in a hammock. But they know that the two parties are racist, divisive, and they understand that. But they will take an African into the Indian party and anoint him. And they will take an Indian into the African party and anoint him. So they play these games with themselves and they tell themselves, Nafisa Mohammed came to her senses. But she didn't. Nafisa didn't come to her senses. Louis Leasing didn't come to his senses. Amory Brom didn't come to his senses. Penelope Beckles was flung as far from the PNM as she could have been flung, and she was on punishment. And Penelope Beckles had to sit in a conversation, and I don't care, and I wasn't there, but I want to tell you something. The conversation went like this. Your hopes of leading the PNM is zero. Now we could leave you out here in the wilderness, pay your salary and hush your mouth, and this will be the sum total and the culmination of your political career. Or we bring you back into the fold. We put you in the house, make you MP, and you toe the line, and you kiss contract mafia ass to the point where we believe that you found a conversion that makes you believe in the power of the almighty dollar and our right to have it. And we might consider you when it's time to bust Rowley throat. Because we'll need another black face. Can't put Farris, can't put Stewart, all the talk aside. We're going to need a black face to trap black voters. You can't put a black man to run the UNC. And Jack Warner, for a little while, unraveled the nylon from the fishing line way out into the water. And the people on the beach was watching him go. They didn't pull back on the line. They was watching everybody amazed because there was a black man inside the UNC that all of the leadership of the UNC had anointed at the very top. Pandey had kissed him in this ear. Ramesh had kissed him in that ear.
Kamla rubbed oil all over his body. So Jack wasn't a normal